If you're looking for good news, then pull up a chair with Donald Abbott and Christopher Dare. They've got local stories you'll sure want to share, so stay right there. Good News Media, where your go-to for feel-good reports. Good News Media, regional support. It's your front door.
Well, hello.
How's it going, Christopher?
Awesome. Welcome everybody to the Donald
And Dare Show.
What is going on? It has been a while.
It's been a minute or two.
So first of all, Happy New Year, and that's in itself a good time.
Happy New Year, Happy Christmas, Happy Thanksgiving. I think there's some other holidays in there.
I didn't have a birthday though, not yet. Well, we have a guest with us who's hanging out with us tomorrow. We don't.
We got Oliver from Packs Pints right here.
My name is Oliver Saw. I'm the general manager here at Packs Pints, located on 944 Victoria. We are a full-service bar, but we also sell retail, which means you can come in and get a six-pack to go, or a bottle of wine, or any other spirit. And we also do draft growlers as well.
Where are we located right now?
We're at Ward 1. Downtown Sparks. Downtown Victoria.
I walked up, and there's a different sign on the front of it. So you want to explain, just so people know, when they come down and say, I don't see no Packs Pints. What's going on with this?
Well, they have Packs Pints up top, but they also have W.R. Adams. They have the original neon here, and W.R. Adams is the oldest family-owned business in the city of Sparks. When we were first running for office, they celebrated 100 years. I remember Gino giving them a proclamation. This used to be Christmas Corner, just a jewelry store. There's some stuff from W.R. Adams down at the museum. We have some old historical facts there. It's a neat place where they kept the original signage. There's brick walls. It's original. It's old school Sparks.
I actually love this place. It's one of my down here of all the different places that when I came in and saw it open, and then COVID hit and I haven't been in here, but it's really good to be here. Well, how are things going for you? You guys doing okay?
We're doing okay. We're getting by for sure. The weekdays are a little bit slower than the weekends, trying to keep it controlled with 25% capacity. But we get by.
And what I love about you guys is you talk about the six-packs. You can do branded six-packs.
Yeah, you can mix and match with the six-packs. And we
Yeah.
actually give you 10% off discount if you do that.
So you can try a whole bunch of different beer or other spirits. Like
Exactly.
I think I had my first Truly here when they first came out.
Wow.
Just from trying them.
Yeah.
So.
That's awesome. Well, thank you for opening your doors for us to get to come in. And it is awesome. And the cool thing, thanks for opening your doors to Lighthouse Coffee, which is, we're going to go say hi to Hannah here in a second, but you get to come in, you got this, but you also have some really good coffee right over here that we're going to go say hi.
Yeah, so if your coffee meeting doesn't go too well, the bottle of spirits behind you or a beer.
You can imagine in a meeting, hold on. I don't like what you're saying. Like some whiskey.
Awesome.
Well, thank you.
Thanks, Oliver.
Lovely talking to you
Yeah,
guys.
thank you.
Thank you. Let's go say hi to Hannah.
Here we go.
We said we're also hanging out with Lighthouse, which might throw people crazy because we just said we're at Packs Pints. But this is Hannah.
Hello,
So
I'm
how
Hannah.
did you sneak into a bar? What's going on
How
here?
did we sneak in? I mean, you could call it a sneak, but we like to think of it as a partnership, for
Very
sure.
good.
Yes.
So they're partners.
Yes. We moved down in here as a pop-up, just to, number one, be in this beautiful downtown Sparks. Victorian is just such a gorgeous little spot, and we've always wanted to be in this area, in this pocket, so we're super thankful that this opportunity popped up. We are open on the daily from 7 to 2 p.m. So it's coffee shop by day and bar by night. And it's a cool little combo for sure. We're absolutely loving it so far.
Well, here's what I've noticed down here is that I tend to like using lighthouses as some of my offices when I meet people. And Vista's awesome, but it's pretty busy, so it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
And then Lighthouse Marina I love, but it's cold
Construction.
outside. Well, they've had some construction.
Lots of construction.
You do have some meetings there too, don't you?
Uh-huh.
But this is kind of a nice place to come down. It's right here in our downtown.
It's super exciting. We've always wanted, I think, something down here. A reason to come down here, not to get a beer or something. You can come down here, have coffee.
Right.
and just start your day downtown Sparks. And you can end your night here in downtown Sparks.
That's true.
You can do the whole
could just
Japan.
spend the whole day.
You could, which is a great day in my opinion.
Yes, I agree for sure.
That is awesome. And you can get all the same great coffee you get any Lighthouse.
You can get all the same coffees. It's the same exact menu. The only thing that we don't have entirely right now is our entire food menu, but we do have all of our grab and go, like our little bars and cookies and scones, especially on weekends. So it's all available to you.
Well, as always, it's great to see you, young lady.
Thank you.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
Come on
appreciate it,
down.
guys.
Packs Pints, Lighthouse Coffee.
Right here in Sparks,
Come
Ward
see
1.
us.
Well, Donald, this is awesome being down here, and it's great to be able to share some good news with everybody. And just to remind everybody, we do this to make sure you hear about good things happening in the community. It's real easy to focus on negative things, especially 2020. I hear people say all the time, I just need that year to be over and done. But there's some great things that happened in 2020.
Oh, for sure.
And people are reminded of what's most important for the most part. I don't know, what was something good for you in 2020?
Man, I think just getting back outdoors, getting back outside. You know, I went hiking. I actually ran some hills. I ran yesterday. It was nice.
Did you just say you ran?
I ran yesterday too. I know.
Oh no, I didn't run.
But during I call it hard quarantine. You know, I hiked a lot of our local hills and just got outside and. You know, obviously I spent a lot of time with my mother already, but just spending it was more valuable time and making sure I call people. You know, there's people we lost close to us from either COVID or even suicide or you never know, or people just from whatever else, and just being sure to check in with everyone and just keep those relationships, even if you can't see them. A phone call goes a long ways.
It's a big deal, and so I think 2020 had that, and I think 2021. I mean, I'm optimistic. I think we're going to come out of this. I think, with the vaccines, it's our road off this highway of what we're on with businesses and stuff. And so I think we're going to have continued more and more good news. But we want to make sure everyone knows that, stepping out and loving those around you and caring for those around you is a regular thing. And there's some great stuff happening. So what are some things you've been involved with? I know you said you did some Christmas tree fun.
Yeah, so I was part of the Christmas tree recycling with KTMB, Keep Drinking Meadows Beautiful. We had a location at Shadow Mountain, $3 donation. We take your tree right off, stack it up, and then our Parks and Rec crew will mulch it. And then I know you've done them before. I know you volunteer there, and as well as the cleanups that we do. If you've ever done Rock Park, we always just spread the bark, and it's from those Christmas trees because the pine needles in them are acidic and it restricts weeds from growing.
So it's just good, taking care of our place, making sure we're not wasting things. I think that's
and
crucial.
People coming together to I met different people that day, and just neat to see that.
Well, we also, I tell you, it's pretty cool. Chick-fil-A here in Sparks teamed up with our Rotary Club of down here at Sunrise Rotary that meets at Red Hawk, and we were able to bring Chick-fil-A into Northern Nevada State Veterans Home, and we got to give it to the nurses and those who are actually caring for the veterans. Because I'll tell you, some of our first responders and some of our nurses and doctors, they've been giving and giving and giving. And so we got to honor them, and it was really cool. I'm really thankful for Chick-fil-A and Rotary stepping up.
That's awesome.
And so stuff like that has been going on all over the place, where people are just looking out, how can we help our fellow man? How can we encourage? How can we do stuff like that? And you did that with a toy drive, didn't you?
Yeah, and also, though, your Rotary gave out some money to other businesses.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you know what? This was pretty cool.
I remember hearing about that.
So we were hanging out, and we do every year, we come in and do a fundraiser golf tournament. But this year, everyone was like, well, one of the most important things we can do is go out and help businesses. And so we gave out 10 $500 grants. Now, it's not tons of money.
It's money.
But I think the one thing it does is it's like a hug. It just tells you you're not alone, that someone's caring about you.
We love you.
And if you know how P&Ls work, anything added to that you weren't expecting is only good. And we expected nothing of it. We just know that they're good community partners, and we went out and gave out 500. There was a few stipulations of just they had to be in Sparks and they had to be a certain size and stuff like that. But it was pretty cool. We got to give. It was really enjoyable to go give. You can see just people's face like, oh my, it's so good to have the community step up.
Yeah, no, I think you hit, the hug. You just showing people care and love you, and we support you, and no matter the monetary value of it.
Well, exactly. It doesn't take a lot. That's one thing I think sometimes people think is they have to do this big thing where it's not important. Well, sometimes the big things don't even go as far as the little things, you know? And I just say that, even a kind word in a moment just it really changes it for people. So you can be that good news to someone's life by just taking a moment and encouraging them, you know, and that kind of thing. Well, again, I'm going to go back to something you did. You were part of that toy drive. Tell me about that.
Yes, we did a toy drive with Sparks High School, and we adopted 17 families where we got them, everything they it wasn't a full wish list of, we didn't know what they wanted. We just got a whole bunch of stuff for kids, teens, parents, and then the school passed it out, and then we got more donations that we then just passed out to needing families on. We used a Facebook group, Reno Sparks Mutual Aid.
Awesome.
And so we found families that were in need, and we got them some stuff. Try to make Christmas a little bit more Christmassy.
Well, I saw some of the pictures, and I think you did a great job. And here's the cool thing. I love watching, and I say we mess with you about your age sometimes because he's like our puppy. He's our youngest guy around here.
I was born when you graduated high school?
Yeah, yes, exactly. But I saw you and your friends.
Yes.
And I want you to know how much that means watching our, and as I say our younger generation, I feel like you're, whatever. But I love watching people step up. And you really brought some leadership to that. And I'm sure your friends are leaders as well, and you're in there. But it's just so neat watching you step up. So I think that's fantastic.
It was neat. We were all railroaders. We all graduated from Sparks High from different walks of life. But we came back for the benefit of the school. And I had to give a shout out to the community and the Sparks High School alumni. People just wrote checks.
That's
money
so cool.
kept coming in. The winery over here, Chewy's, and Sparks and Smoke Barbecue, and then Chewy's in Reno were all donation spots, and people just kept donating, giving gift cards, and just giving with their hearts and their pocketbook.
That is so great.
So,
well, the other thing, we had Can the Mayor, and so we were able to give a lot of food to the food bank of Northern Nevada, and I tell you, that is so crucial. And I just talked to Nicole yesterday, who helps run that, and they are still very behind. And I say that is, there's a lot of people that are hurting right now and do not have food to get them through. And so the food bank is really stepping up. I know we just gave $500 from our Rotary Club to that. I don't know exactly all that we got, but I know we had quite a bit given out of the city for Can the Mayor.
We hit over our goal almost at the first day, and a lot of that money, we were able to donate money or canned goods. But a lot of that came from our staff, our city employees.
See, and that's just so cool. I mean, I just tell you, and just for us, and I like to say this, be present and accounted for. So wherever you go, open your eyes, see a need, and then fill it. I think sometimes we make things so complicated, but we see someone hungry, let's help them. Let's see, and I think getting out there and helping, and this is kind of what I've seen happen. I also have some really incredible news that I am also so excited about. So I'm wearing it, my Nevada Veterans Memorial stuff. Look at me, I'm logoed out.
Yeah.
It's getting built. Q&D has stepped up, and they are so excited to be a part of this, and I'm just jazzed. I cannot wait to hear and to see it all come together. And the neatest thing is, our late Ron Smith, who passed away, we're going to get this done in time to be able to have a service for him, and we'll have. So I'm going to tell you what it means when I say the next phase is done, just so you know. It means that the real memorial portion of 897 men and women who have died, the names of those who have died from the state of Nevada, will be up on a wall. Okay. You'll have every branch of the military represented. You'll have our flags up. You'll have a meeting area that's in place. And you'll have every brick that someone has bought in the ground. Okay. And so if you bought a brick and you're like, where's my brick? It's coming. And so I would say, for sure by May or June it'll be done, but they'll start construction this quarter. So I'm so excited. And yes, people can do all kinds of things, get involved, but just know that you have been a big part of this, and it's at the marina. Please make sure you come down and be planning to visit it. But I'm so excited to put this together. It's exciting.
And there's a virtual kind of flyover at nvmp.info.
Yes, nvmp.info. You can go on and you can watch the 3D rendering of how it works. And so that's really.
And what if someone hasn't bought a brick yet? They're still able to?
Now they are. At some point they're going to have to cut it off because we're doing construction. So I'm not sure where that mark is, and I'm working on that.
Gotcha.
So if it doesn't go in this phase, but we do have quite a couple thousand bricks to put down.
So buy a brick if you haven't yet.
Buy a brick if you haven't. And if it doesn't go in this phase, I promise you, once we get a group, like a couple hundred or something, we'll keep putting them in. We'll keep expanding. It's not like it's going to be years after that.
Oh, gotcha.
It will still come. It just may not go in that phase.
Gotcha.
So, but I'm telling you, it's going to honor our veterans. It's going to teach our young people. And here's the cool part: is there's going to be an education path,
Okay.
and we're going to be dedicating that path to Ron Smith, because was the heart he had, is to make sure the next generation knew the right story of the sacrifices made for our freedom. So I'm just so excited.
It's so neat when I go to the marina and just see people reading and just looking, and I don't know, it makes my heart full just watching that.
It does too. It's crazy. I go there and people are really starting to use it as a memorial. We actually go, people will bring a picture down or flowers, and just it's been really neat, and just such a sweet time. Matter of fact, we actually got to go put from wreaths across America. We actually put some wreaths down there as well, and so just such an honoring time. Well, if you have good news that you want us to have,
Submit it right here.
right
on our
here,
email.
check it out. And we just, please know that we are thankful for you as well. Please share this with people. Let people know there's good news happening. And we want to make sure we get out there, that we support businesses, and that we really see health come in 2021.
Oh yeah, with our community, we're all in this together. We have to support our local businesses, support our friends, support our family, and we got to make this year our year.
Yep, that's it.
Get through
It's
it together.
time to rebuild, reopen,
Yep.
make things happen, get healthy. But it does mean, do your best to be safe, and everyone has different perspectives on it, but, for us, it seems wearing a mask is the right way to go. So please be as healthy as you can. Find those ways to make sure you're safe.
Yep. Awesome, Christopher.
Well, take care, sir.
Have a
Happy
good
2021.
Let the fun begin.
We'll see you soon.
Take care.
If you're looking for good news, then pull up a chair with Donald Abbott and Christopher Dare. They've got local stories you'll sure want to share, so stay right there. Good News Media, where your go-to for feel-good reports. Good News Media, regional support. It's your front